Go ahead and move on to the Memphis Tigers, because the Memphis Tigers took on Tulsa last night and have been playing phenomenal, looking for their 9th straight win, 5th straight at home. P.J. Carter continues his hot shooting, bangs home the trifecta right there, hit 2 straight off the bench, and then you got to throw one up to the big fella, Baraka Okoji to Musa Cisse. Tigers in the first half on a 10-2 run. They're up 5 at halftime. Second half is really all them. 1-2 punch of Dain, Dainja, and P.J. Haggerty, lethal. 3s for T's from P.J. Haggerty, 49 of 43. Next possession, Tulsa can't get the ball in. Dain, Dainja with the steal, 3-ball, corner pocket, Tyrese Hunter. And then 3 turnovers turn into 3 straight threes for Memphis. Tigers will be up 12. The lead was stretched to as many as 19 points into the Dainja zone, big to big. Dainja and Haggerty combined for 44 points. Tigers cruise to a 12-point win, 83-71. Penny Hardaway, what say you, my friend?
That's our 1-2 punch. We got a lot of pieces, but that's the biggest 1-2 punch because that's inside, outside. And they just have to make the right decisions, but we're blessed to have both of those young men, right? That's something that a lot of teams don't have around the country. And then when you have shooters that you can put around them, if they make mistakes, they can knock down shots. That makes you really deadly. So I started calling that a lot more, and those guys just have to make the right decision.
20 of 30 for Dain, Dainja and P.J. Haggerty. They combined for 44 points. They're going to continue to be incredible in this game. I think when you watched this game, the Tigers' ability to really kind of keep Tulsa at bay really the entirety of the game. It looked a little slow in the beginning of the game, but ultimately I think they only had 8 turnovers in this one. That's something we've talked about a lot with them. I think they've been averaging 13 or 14 turnovers per game. They didn't allow Tulsa to get out and run. I think Tulsa's zone for parts of the game did kind of frustrate Memphis, but what they were able to kind of figure that out. P.J. Haggerty getting in and out of the paint, doing kind of whatever he wants. And then Dain, Dainja continues to be a star for this Tigers team. I think this is his 3rd game in the starting lineup, and he's hovering around 18, 19, 20 points in those 3 games. So really a smart move, a strong move from Penny Hardaway, recognizing that I think his offense really needs a bit of a shot in the arm down low. And because Dainja has become such an offensive weapon in the post, it opens up so many more things for P.J. Haggerty, for Tyrese Hunter, and some of those guys. And the Tigers have operated a lot more inside out in the last couple of games. Shout out to P.J. Carter coming off the bench. I mean, he hits 2 straight threes. There's one of them right there. He's been kind of a revelation off the bench. He's put up 19 and 14 in the 2 games before then, comes in, puts up 6. Kind of was a shot in the arm going in to halftime of this one. The Tigers continue to play really well. They did get out-rebounded, I think, by only 1 or 2. Didn't think that would be the case against the Tulsa, but ultimately when you're shooting as well as they did, it really didn't matter. 9 of 21 from the 3-point line. You have Tyrese Hunter, who continues to direct that offense pretty well as a secondary or primary ball handler for the Memphis Tigers. But Dain and PJ have really been incredible. They've been working off of each other, and I got a chance to talk to them last night, or we heard from them last night, about their 1-2 punch and what can it look like moving forward.
It's been exciting. He's a versatile big. I don't really think it's too many bigs that can really guard one-on-one. So for him to be able just to score whenever he wants to, it helps us out a lot, takes off a lot of relief, and he can rebound. I think he's one of the best bigs in the country.
Just being able to see each other on the court. If I see he's hot, I'm trying to find him. I like to pass a lot. I mean, if I can score, I'll score. But, I know we have some of the best guards in the country, and he's one of them for sure. I'm looking for him all the time.
I'm kind of wondering who's Batman and Robin as this team goes forward the last, I think, 8 or 9 games down the stretch here before they get into the AAC tournament. I would argue probably PJ is Batman right now because of the consistency that he's had. He's up for the Jerry West Award, which is actually the best shooting guard in the country. And then you've got a Dain Dainja who comes along, who is the big man. But I think his ability to make it an inside-out game is really going to change what defenses have to do against these Tigers. If Dain Dainja can give you between, let's call it 16 and 20 points every night, along with his rebounding, he has been rebounding pretty well, had 6 in this game alongside Musa Cisse, who comes in relief, and Nicholas Jourdain as well. his ability to make it an inside-out game is going to be really important for the Tigers because they've been such a guard-oriented team through this first, I don't even know, I guess we're maybe two-thirds the way through the season now. Because they've been so guard-oriented, people really haven't had to pay attention to their bigs as much. And I think Dain has kind of been a revelation for them. And if he is able to open things up for P.J. Haggerty, who already creates so much by himself, I think the Tigers are going to be something serious to deal with moving forward. For the Tigers in this one, they got Temple coming up on Sunday. That'll be a home game. The lone loss that they've had in the AAC thus far this season, and so they're going to be able to get some get back. We talked to the players, and when we said we offered that up to PJ and Dain, they said, "Hey, what's going to happen with that?" And all PJ said was, "Get back, a little revenge." And we tried to get him to elaborate, and he just says, "Nah, it's just get back. That's all we're worried about coming on Sunday." So the Tigers will take on the Temple Owls on Sunday. That'll be in FedEx Forum.